DoorDash. Jason, have you used DoorDash before?
Not really, unless I had no time to go grab lunch. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's surprising. I've DoorDash quite a bit and
Really?
Uber Eats. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's yeah. Well, I think this might be eye opening to you
Oh.
because DoorDash is testing warnings about bad service if you don't tip your drivers.
I could see that. I When I did use DoorDash, I would make sure to like go to the person delivering and then hand them the money because I remember before, I forget if it was Uber Eats or DoorDash, they would take a huge percentage of the tip and not
Yeah.
give as much to the driver, so just give them the tip in person.
Yeah, so yeah, that's true. So the thing is, by the way, this is interesting. This is so the thing is what is happening here is that you mentioned that you would tip in person, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll get bad service.
You would, yes, you would get bad service. And the way you get bad service is a long wait time.
Hmm.
And the thing is that drivers have the option to pick up your specific meal.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing is that typically you if you place an order, they see no tip on there, they're not going to pick your order up. So your order is going to take longer. Mm-hmm. And the thing that pops up on the DoorDash app is a message that says, if you don't put a tip, it says long wait times may arise because there's no tip.
I wonder if it'll get to the point where your food gets cold and no one picks it up.
That's the thing, yeah.
Oh, damn.
Well, I don't think they start preparing the food until... No, actually, they do.
They do.
They do, yeah.
Like, someone has to come pick it up, but I feel like they make it and it's like, oh, your food's ready, but then no one has picked it up yet.
Yeah, so the thing is that DoorDash says that it wants to provide the user with the best experience possible.
That's not a good experience.
That's they're providing the warning to you. That's
that's
the
their
experience. Because the thing is, if you're not putting a tip there, you know that your experience is probably not going to be good. This is what it's come down to.
Pay to win, pay to eat.
Yeah, pay to eat.
Yeah.
You're not getting your food until someone picks it up, and they're not going to pick it up until they get a tip.
I feel like I always think that it's better to just pay them more and then like no tip.
Yeah,
because it's like,
oh,
would you rather like have inconsistent? Well, then again, like if you just only go for ones that offer big tips, then maybe you'll be making more than the average person.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know. It just, I would rather them just get paid more.
Yeah, I would rather them get paid more and I don't have to tip, to be honest. I'd rather them just take it out. It's not me having to find out.
Because, I feel like people would pay, because they're still paying for the delivery, but it's like on top of the paying for the delivery, it's another technically fee to like get them to pick it up faster.
Yeah. So the thing is, let me read you off that exact word or the verbiage that they use. So the message will pop up saying, orders with no tip might take longer to get delivered. Are you sure you want to continue? This is where you would be if you're paying with cash in person. They would not pick up your order.
No.
So the thing is that Dashers, this is what the company mentioned, Dashers can pick and choose which orders they want to do. Orders that they take longer to be accepted by a Dasher tend to be a slower delivery. So that's what they found out. And it makes sense, to be honest. So the thing is, in this case, DoorDash is laying out the cons directly before placing. So
that makes sense, though. Because, like, you might be like, why is my food... I feel like they're probably getting a lot of complaints to customer service. Like, why is my food here? I've ordered it, like, 30 minutes ago, and it still hasn't even left the place.
Yeah. I think it's... I'm pretty sure that they were probably getting a lot, and they probably saw that it was the tips that the people weren't leaving.
Oh, I definitely can imagine. Like, there's no way that, why would you pick up an order that, like, you wouldn't get a tip versus an order that you're going to get a tip?
So the thing is too, since you said you haven't like ordered a lot on like DoorDash or Uber Eats or any of those.
I mean, like I've used it like quite a bit when I was working night shift, but I haven't
So,
worked night shift for a bit.
so the thing is too, as you probably know, when you do order, you get a bunch of fees tacked on it. Like
Oh, yeah.
ordering fees, everything. Your meal ends up being like $10 to $20 more than what you expect it to be. And sometimes too, the orders, from what I've seen before too, the orders you're paying more in the app than you are in the restaurant. So
Oh no,
yeah.
there's they already have it because like there's like the convenience fee, I guess, for the restaurant. So the restaurant, like for those orders, like adds on the amount of the fee that they're being charged
Yeah.
directly to the customer.
Yeah, sometimes it's better just to order from the restaurant. If you're gonna pick something up, it's better to
Oh,
order
yeah,
from
yeah.
the restaurant than order from one of these apps. But I have one last thing,
Me too.
and the thing is that if you like this video, make sure to give it a like. We put out videos daily. We have a library of over 200 videos. I'm pretty sure there is one in there that you probably will like.
Yeah, and you know, hopefully we earned your subscription, and yeah, look out for additional videos in the future.
Yeah, the thing is too, I think that this is a pretty good improvement. Like I mentioned, they said that they want the user experience to be more positive, and laying out the cons directly, I think is a very good way to go about it, because they're taking the pressure off themselves and putting it now on the customer, being like, this is your choice if you want your orders to be cold or if you want them to be late. So
I feel like, yeah, I could see that because I guess it depends on the size of the order. But I feel like they have like an options like no, it's like regular speed, medium speed like plus $5, very quick like $10.
I feel like there is a very quick speed. I think they do have an option. I don't know. Maybe I'm making this up, but I'll put it up here if I see something.
But the last thing I wanted to bring up was that a TikTok was going viral recently with this girl who did pizza deliveries.
Oh,
And she went over how much tip she got per delivery and how much they were spending. And it was pretty bad because, like, it was like maybe $2 or $3, maybe like $5 here and there. But, like, they were spending, like, way more.
Oh,
So, in terms of, like, that, a DoorDasher has much more leeway in terms of, like, not picking up an order or picking up a different order that has a tip on it that they would like. But if you work at a pizza place, like you're going to deliver regardless, that's your job, is to deliver these specific pizzas. So
yeah, it's interesting. And I'd want to know if you watchers, you listeners have done DoorDash before. We'd like to hear your experience, because I'd be very interested in finding out exactly like how this tip system works. Do you not pick up orders? What exactly do you do?
yeah, and what should they really do? Because like I do think that the fee, like that's one reason why I wouldn't use DoorDash, is because the fees get like out of hand, and it's like I don't know at what point is it like more inconvenient for me to like go out, like what's my time worth? And it's like, oh well, at the end of the time, like to pay someone else to drive there and pick up the order plus tip, and then all the extra like fees that are on top of each item.
It's expensive.
It's like maybe like like I don't know, I wouldn't say like $30, but like if you're paying, I feel like it's like $9 sometimes for like a delivery fee, and then like on top of these things, and then on top of that you'd probably give a percentage tip on top of that.
Yeah,
So then probably like $25 extra.
Yeah, I think it gets it snowballs really fast to a higher amount. But yeah, I'd want to know too what we could do about this. Yeah, leave any comments down below.
Yeah, and another weird one where that's weird is that the tip doesn't go to any of the kitchen staff at the restaurant. It just go to
The Dasher.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, you're right. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. You're right. It goes to the Dasher. Okay. Yeah.
let us know.
Yeah, let us know.